If you are looking for a giant, very light pack for hunting, hiking, a go bag, whatever you need a big bag for, the Moab 100 by 511 Tactical is a fantastic bag. Now let's take an in-depth look at it. Well, I guess you're looking for a giant bag to do something with, whether it be hunting or camping, hiking, whatever. I am going to gear this video towards hunting because that's what I bought this bag for and that's what I use it for 99% of the time. So also, I just want to say I am not sponsored by 511 Tactical. I did not get this bag for free. I bought this bag because I was going on an elk hunt out in Montana and I needed a big backpack that I could carry all my stuff all day while I was out in the woods hunting. So let's take a look at this big old backpack. This is their Rush 100 backpack. Now, they make all different kinds of bags, all different sizes of bags. They have, I've got, I think, 5 different 511 bags, ranging from the smallest, which is a Moab 8, to a little bit bigger bag, which is another sling bag, the Moab 10. I also have a Rush 12. I have a Rush 72, and then I got this Rush 100. This bag is it's freaking gigantic, okay? It's a 60-liter bag. It is about 28 and a half inches high. It's 11 inches wide, and it's 10 and a half inches deep when you've got it stuffed with everything and it's all puffed out. But for such a big bag, it is very lightweight. It's only like 5 3/4 pounds. So it's a very lightweight bag, and you're going to be really surprised when you pick it up, like I was when I first got it. Like, holy cow, there's nothing to this bag. So let's take a look at some of the different um, features on this bag. And I want you to keep in mind while you're watching this video, if you like this bag or any of the other bags that I mentioned before, check the comments and the description of this video because I'm going to put links there where you can click on it. It will take you to Amazon's 511 Tactical store and you can buy one of these bags for yourself. So this bag, we want to start on the back side of the bag because this has a lot of the really good comfort features for when you're carrying this bag around. First of all, they have straps over here that are cushioned, and they also have a mesh on them, so they're kind of ventilated a little bit. These straps are fully adjustable. There's a Velcro closure in here. You can see the Velcro, so the straps will slide up and down, in and out a little bit, and you can adjust them. When you get this bag, it's going to come with their I guess it's kind of like an instruction manual, and it's going to show you how to adjust these straps for your personal body shape and size. If you look a little bit farther down the straps, they've got MOLLE loops on them, which are great for customizing and adding pouches or clipping things to. There is, of course, a nice chest clip here, which I like to keep the straps together where you're carrying everything. And I want to mention about these clips and everything else on these bags. I'm not going to get into the type of plastic they use on the clips or the type of material the bag's made out of, the stitching, the zippers, all that technical stuff. You can find that on their website. What I'm going to tell you is I've used their bags for years in hot weather and also freezing cold temperatures here in the Northeast. I've never had one of these plastic clips break on me. I never had a seam tear on a bag. I never had stitches rip on any of their bags. So they are a very quality built bag that's packed with features like I'm showing you now on these straps. If you go a little bit farther down, you see the load-bearing waist belt. This belt has a big clip in the front, straps to cinch it tight. It cinches. You kind of pull these straps forward and it tightens everything up. There are also more MOLLE loops on this belt so you can add pouches around your waist. And this belt is also removable. If you open up this little flap here, this flap opens up. This flap opens up. As you can see, it's tight Velcro, and the belt comes off. So you can carry this without the belt on it if it's not that heavy, and that's what you want to do. So that's one of the really nice things I love about all their bags. There's a lot of options for carrying the bag and how you're going to carry it. If you take a look at this bag, we kind of follow it around. Oh, also, I just want to mention to you, I almost forgot. It has a nice carrying handle on it. It's great for me when I'm up in the tree hunting. I can hang this on a hook and I have access to everything down inside the bag. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, but I do want to mention it now. I'm approaching this bag from a hunting perspective, okay, because that's what I use these bags for. These bags are marketed as more of a tactical kind of bug out, go bag sort of thing, or a general purpose tactical style bag. I'm sort of repurposing it to meet my needs as a hunter. What I have found over the years is that most of the hunting bags that I bought that were designed to be hunting backpacks have a nice big main compartment, a couple good side compartments, and then that's about it. And there's no molly loops on it to customize with added pouches. And you're really limited in the bag itself. But I found that packs like this Rush 100 are almost infinitely customizable, and they'll meet all kinds of needs for a hunter as well as anybody that's doing tactical training or hiking or camping. And as speaking of customizable, these side pouches, they are removable. When you unclip the straps in the front, you can pull these pouches off. And these pouches are probably my least favorite feature about this bag because they're sort of really floppy out here. Even when you cinch them down, if you don't have a lot of bulk in the bag itself, they're still kind of floppy out here, which I really don't like that, but they do make great pouches to put extra pairs of gloves, binoculars, a hat, some food, water, whatever you want to put in them. It's great to have the options, but remember, you can also pull them off if you don't like. If you're like me and you're kind of not a big fan of how floppy they are. There is side pouches that slide all the way through down here. And what I found, those are great for carrying shooting sticks or also putting a hatchet or a small axe in there to carry around. If you look at the bottom, there is also more molly loops on the bottom on the side, so you can add other pouches. I think when I carried this bag on my hunt in Montana, I think I had a pouch down here for my binoculars to fit into. And when we come around to the front side of the bag, they have kind of like one of 511 Tactical standard things they do. They put the Velcro on the front here, so you can put a name tape across here. You can add another patch over there, and then you see more molly loops on the front. Now this bag does not have as many molly loops as some of their other bags have, where this whole bottom section is covered in them. But the bag has so much area in it that you may not need that many extra molly loops on here for lashing gear or adding pouches, but there is definitely plenty of room on this bag. If you look at the bottom, speaking of lashing gear, there are straps down here that are perfect for lashing a bedroll, a sleeping bag, extra layers of clothes, whatever you want to put on the outside of your bag. And as we set this bag down now, we're going to get ready to open it up. I'll show you the large compartments inside. One of the things I really want to draw your attention to are these awesome buckles on the outside of the bag. They are able to be pulled very tight, but they have a little retention system on them, so they're kind of like double locked. They won't slip. To get it to loosen, you push that little tab down with your thumb and it will loosen right up. But those are great little clips that I've never seen before on any bag, and I haven't seen them on any of the other 511 bags that help keep this cinched nice and tight when you've got it full. So we're going to unclip these and we are going to open them up. The first thing I'm going to do is open up this bottom pouch down here. This is a nice big compartment on the bottom. You can see it's got plenty of room to store an extra set of boots, a helmet. For me as a hunter, extra gear, extra layer of clothes, food for the day, whatever I want to put in there. There is a lot of room to stuff stuff into that bottom compartment. When I come up here to the outside upper compartment, the zippers, I'm going to open it up, and it makes for a nice little It's almost like an admin compartment. There are a few little pouches. A cell phone would fit nice in there. Extra flashlight, your knife, your equipment for field dressing your deer. There is a bottom mesh pouch in there. I love mesh pouches because you can see what's inside the pouch when it's closed. A lot of those pouches I use for storing batteries for my GoPros when I'm filming. I like to put toilet paper in them. So just about anything you want to put in them. There is an upper pouch here that's a little bit deeper. It goes down behind these other two pouches. So you've got plenty of nice pockets and pouches inside this upper outside pouch. The main section we're going to get into in a second, but first let's open up this very top pouch. So when you open this up, there's a nice top pouch here. What I found this was great for when I was using it out in the mountains in Montana was I could set my bag down and I would have food and drink and like energy bars and stuff in here that were very easy to access. And the pouch would sit up straight, or you can lean it against a tree, open up that zippered pouch right there, and I had some food to eat. I could do what I want with. There is also, it's a great place to store a pair of binoculars or a rangefinder or anything you want quick access to, where you could just sling the bag off, unzip it, and get to. Inside the top flap, there is another pouch. This one is something that I love that 511 Tactical does. It is a fleece-lined pouch. So that makes a great spot to put things that you don't want to get scratched, like a cell phone or a pair of binoculars or just about anything that may have a lens on it that you're worried about might scratch. It's a nice place to store them in there. And now let's get to the big old main compartment. It's got double zippers like all the other compartments on this bag. And when you open it up, you can lay this bag down and this folds open almost all the way, which is great. It makes it very easy to get to all your stuff in this gigantic big compartment. There is a pouch here for a hydration bladder to go in. You can see you can secure it here. There is a hole underneath it where the tube can come out and you can put it down your strap, so you have your hydration bladder in there and it's easily accessible and ready to use. This is also where the main frame of the pack is stored in here. This is an internal frame pack. It's got an aluminum frame inside of here. It is very comfortable and a sturdy bag when you've got it on your back and you're walking around with it. And I think that is probably the main things I want to talk about on this bag. But let's take a minute and let's compare this to one of their other large bags that they have, and you can get an idea of the difference between this one and their next biggest bag, which is the Rush 72. Okay, well here we are. Now you can see the size difference between the Rush 100 and the Rush 72. Both are pretty big bags, but the 100 has more storage space in it. Both have a very comfortable back to them and straps. Now the Rush 72 is not considered an internal frame pack. It has a stiffener inside, but it's not an actual frame. Price-wise, the 100 is $260, whereas the Rush 72 is $190. So this bag is a little bit more expensive than the Rush 72 is, but they are both great backpacks with a lot of room in them. If you need a little bit more room and something that's a little bit easier to carry on long hikes with a lot of gear, then I'm going to recommend to you the Rush 100. I carried this bag almost all day long, every day for 7 days straight on a Montana hunt. It is amazingly comfortable, extremely easy to adjust, and it has so much room in it to store everything that you're going to need to be out in the woods or on a big hike or away on vacation or however you want to purpose this backpack. So this bag is a great bag. The Rush 72, hey, that's also a great bag. And I did a review on this bag, so if you want to look at it, I will put a link up in the upper right-hand corner of this video so you can click on it and go check out this Rush 72. But as far as I'm concerned, for what I needed this bag for and what I use this for now, the Rush 100 is a fantastic backpack that fulfills my needs, especially in the late season here in the Northeast when I've got to hike into the woods and I don't want to wear all my big bulky layers of clothes. There's plenty of room inside here that I can stash it all. There are plenty of pockets on the outside, plenty of MOLLE loops that I can customize with other pouches to store different things in. And it is so comfortable to carry because it is totally adjustable and you can put it on your back, adjust everything to your body and your shape, and it fits like a glove. So I don't think I can sing any more praises of this backpack. This is a great bag. I hope you found this video interesting. Again, remember, if you like this bag or even this Rush 72 bag, check out the comments in the description because I'm going to put links there so you can click on either of these and go buy the backpacks for yourself. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming along. Until I see you again on another video, I wish you nothing but tight lines and short blood trails. See you on the next one.